All right, guys. This week video is mostly focused around the importance. I can't stress this enough. The importance of prioritizing volume in your training. Way too often, I see the same mistakes being made. That one thinks that doing merely 3 sets of 10 on leg press is going to help them grow their quads, or just doing a set of bicep at the end of a back day will help you get bigger arms. You couldn't be further away from the truth. And today, this is what I'm here to debunk. I'm here to push on volume and its importance and how one can implement volume in a safely way in order to grow. So, some advantages of volume is, for example, the blood flow. The blood flow is the number one advantage of volume. When when somebody does sets of 20, sets of 15s, there's a lot of blood flow going through that muscle, going through those joints. And I think it's a very efficient way to keep those joints mobile and being able to be performed the full range of motion. Another thing is that with volume comes the challenge of cardiovascular capabilities. So, for example, a set of 20 on squat is going to be felt both in the muscle but also in your lungs, right? You need some decent cardio in order to perform sets of 20 on squats. So it is also a way to build your cardiovascularity through the gym, through weight training. Obviously, you should still do cardio. You should still get your steps in, but this is also another way to practice that cardiovascular endurance, right? Exercise like these, as I say, seated leg curls, really help me with my knee pain. And I've seen that it helps a lot of people with their knee pain as well. Just doing sets of 20, 15 well controlled, I don't think anyone can lose from it. Same thing as the squat. I feel like sets of 10 and plus on squat, no matter how heavy the weight is, if performed correctly like this with a slow eccentric and exploding up, you only benefiting from it. The only bad thing is that you might cramp up in the middle of the set, or the set might be too exhausting that the exercises after will be compromised. But overall, I've never seen a downside to volume. The only downside might be that if one does too much volume, there might be a problem in recovery. But I don't think that people understand what it takes to overtrain to the point where your recovery is at risk. Like, it's only a few professionals that can take it there. The common Joe in the gym probably will never experience what overtraining is like, right? So do not be scared of overtraining. Do not think that your recovery will be compromised. No. Matter of fact, I think volume helps with recovery, right? Like, if you do in your workout, right, you do like 4 sets of 15 on squats, right, with a down set of 20, and the other dude does 3 sets of 10, and that's it. Who do you think will feel stronger next time they train legs? Obviously, the dude that put in more volume, right? Volume drives hypertrophy. I cannot stress this enough. Another thing with volume is that there is it's a safe way to progressively overload. So, for example, you've been stuck on chest press at 100 pounds for like 6 months. You haven't been able to go beyond 100 pounds, right? You can only perform 100 pounds for 10. And when you try 110 or 1.5 or 105, it doesn't work. A good way to progressively overload here is to increase the reps of those hundreds. So you used to do the hundreds for 10, and now you can do them for 15. Without no science or no factual facts about bodybuilding, if you try 110, you will at least get 10 reps in, right? And that's the a common mistake I see. I see a lot of people not taking time with their top sets, really mastering that weight for at least 2 weeks, a month, and then improving to the next weight. Like way too often we want to go up, we want to go up. It's like it's a race, but it's really a marathon. You have to focus on that top set, make sure that you fully master the weight at least for 5 more reps, and then progress to the next one. And at least you're going into the next one with the upper hand, with more confidence, because if you can perform whatever exercise with 100 pounds for 15, coming into 110, you have that confidence that you can at least get 10 and maybe 12 if you really focused and everything is going good for you on that day. So that's one of the things. Another way to implement volume, I've seen here, I performed like 9 reps with my top weight. I remove the weight and I keep on going for more. I've seen that this is another way one can get more volume in. A set is still a set if you take a break for 10 seconds and keep going. I believe it's what you call cluster set. So just several sets within one set. So if you take an exercise, right, you do it for 8 reps perfectly. You take 10-second break, you do another 4. You take another 10-second break and you do 3 or 2. Nobody can tell you that you haven't done 16 reps. Oh, wait. You haven't done 14 reps. Yet usually you do 8. But this time, because of the cluster set, you were able to squeeze 6 more. Right? So those are some of the approaches I really recommend for everyone. Do not be scared of volume. Volume is good for you. Volume cures you. Volume is the closest thing to consistent movement in bodybuilding, and we all know that movement is medicine, right? So yeah, this machine right here, man, the chest supported row has been probably my favorite of them all. Like, I do sets of 20 to 15 on this and my back is fried, but in my tenure as a lifter, I think I'm discovering new gains through this machine. So I recommend anybody who wants to grow their back, wants their spinal erector to just pop out and look vivid, right? Any chest supported row is the best. Just don't forget to stretch at the bottom and come back up explosively. Thank you, and we'll see y'all next time. Peace.